Hey there, and welcome to the Daily Manchester United News Show. Let's dive into today's top stories. European giants keen to sign Man United midfielder Kobbie Mainoo. La Liga giants Barcelona are reportedly keen to sign Manchester United midfielder Kobbie Mainoo. One of the club's highlights in 23-24 was Mainoo's meteoric rise in what was a disappointing season for Erik and his star-studded squad. The English midfielder had an outstanding season, which allowed him to establish himself as an important part of Man United's midfield. Mainoo's performances for the club earned him a call-up to the England squad, and he will now represent them in the Euro this summer. Reputable Belgian journalist Sacha Tavolieri claims that Barcelona are interested in Man United young talent Mainoo. Barcelona's interest in Mainoo is not surprising, considering the Catalans are looking to sign a midfielder to replace Sergio Busquets. The La Liga club have struggled to find a replacement of the legendary Spanish midfielder, and this is a position they are keen to strengthen in the transfer window. Mainoo did not only perform well for Man United and showed maturity at a young age, he also guided the club to FA Cup win by scoring in the final against Pep Guardiola's Manchester City. Despite the interest from Barcelona, Mainoo is the future of Man United, and they will not entertain any offers for the young midfield talent. Barcelona would be wasting their time targeting a move for the English midfielder. The Red Devils want to build their team around young players like Mainoo and Garnacho, and the club have no intention of cashing in on them. Tavolieri continues by saying that Man United and Mainoo's agents are negotiating a new deal that would guarantee Mainoo's long-term stay at Old Trafford. Man United submit £35 million offer to sign a priority summer target. Manchester United are looking to sign Everton defender Jarrad Branthwaite during the summer transfer window. According to a report from The Athletic, they have not submitted an offer of around £35 million for the 21-year-old central defender. Everton are unwilling to accept the offer, and they will demand a premium for the talented defender this summer. It will be interesting to see if Manchester United decide to come forward with an improved offer for the player in the coming weeks. The offer from Manchester United includes bonuses totaling up to £8 million, which means they are only willing to offer £27 million to Everton now. The Toffees are under financial pressure right now, and they will have to comply with the Premier League profit and sustainability rules. The only reason they will look to sell a prized young prospect like Branthwaite is if the transfer can bail them out of their financial problems. Selling him for a knockdown price makes no sense. It's highly likely that Everton will sanction his departure unless their demands are met. The 21-year-old is regarded as one of the finest young defensive prospects in English football, and he could develop into a key star for Manchester United if they can get the deal done. They will need to replace Rafael Varane this summer, and Branthwaite seems like the ideal option. It remains to be seen whether Manchester United are ready to break the bank for him. The young defender could help them tighten up at the back, and he could form a solid partnership with Lisandro Martinez. Manchester United will be hoping to compete for major trophies in the coming seasons, and they need better players in order for that to happen. Signing the 21-year-old would be a step in the right direction. The Ligt primed for potential reunion with Erik at Man United. After Man United's decision to continue with Erik the Red Devils' transfer strategy is now beginning to take shape. A new centre-back to replace the departing Rafael Varane, much appreciated in Saudi Arabia, despite different approaches from clubs in Turkey, France and the USA, remains the priority. Matthias de Ligt, who wasn't given much of a chance to impress last season at Bayern, has always been a name on the shortlist at United, and the German club considers him among the transferable players. According to out-of-site sources, through intermediaries, the two clubs have shown a mutual interest in opening negotiations Even if there have not yet been direct contacts, now it's up to Man United to make a concrete move. It's worth noting that the Ligt is not the only player being followed by United, as Lenioro, also in talks with Real Madrid, has already had contact with the English club. United spoke with his agent, explaining the sporting project, and with Lille, who are asking for at least £45 million in order to evaluate any offers. Also at the top of Man United's list is Jean-Claire Todibo, whom Chelsea and Tottenham have also recently had contact with, and Nice are steadfast in their decision to not give any discount on his sale price. Man United can sign Casemiro replacement in a bargain deal for £42 million. Manchester United are looking to sign a defensive midfielder this summer after Casemiro having a disappointing second season at the club. The Brazilian midfielder joined from Real Madrid 2 years ago, and after his impressive debut season at Old Trafford, his performances have decreased along with his fitness issues, and his second season at the club was poor. Man United finished 8th in the league and won the FA Cup final against Manchester City, in which Casemiro did not play any part. Now, the Red Devils have identified a target as far as the defensive midfield position is concerned. Atalanta midfielder Ederson will cost Man United £42 million to sign this summer, according to Tutto Juve. The Brazilian is also being watched by several other Premier League teams, including Liverpool. The Red Devils are gearing up for a busy summer transfer window, and Erik Ten Hag may prioritize getting a new midfield player. Casemiro's future is uncertain at Old Trafford, and a move to the Saudi Pro League or the Major League Soccer is highly likely for the Brazilian midfielder. Meanwhile, Sofiane Amrabat, who joined the club on loan last summer, is expected to be sent back to Fiorentina after not impressing during his time at the club. After first arriving in Italy with Salernitana, Ederson moved to Atalanta in 2022 and has been a vital member of the team ever since. He played a major role in the club's victory over Bayer Leverkusen in the Europa League final, which resulted in the club's first European trophy and first trophy of any kind in 61 years. Ederson would have had a great claim for man of the match honor if not for Lookman's incredible hat-trick in Dublin and his efforts as the focal point of Gianpiero Gasperini's midfield have not gone unnoticed by the best teams in Europe. Man United would have to beat serious competition from Liverpool for his signature. Man United ready offer for Spanish midfielder to partner Kobbie Mainoo in midfield. Real Sociedad's Martin Zubimendi has a £50.5 million release clause, and according to sources in Spain, Man United are planning an opening bid of £37.8 million to recruit him. After a poor season for the Red Devils, they want new signings at the club, and in order to reshuffle their midfield, they have decided to go ahead with a move for the Spanish midfielder. Erik Ten Hag is looking for a new midfield partner for the talented Kobbie Mainoo, and he feels Zubimendi can be the ideal player to do that. Jim Ratcliffe has prepared an initial offer of €45 million for Man United to sign Zubimendi during the summer transfer window, according to the Catalan newspaper Nacional. For many transfer windows, Zubimendi has been associated with Arsenal because many believe he is the ideal defensive midfielder to take Thomas Partey's spot in the team. Mikel Arteta is a big admirer of Zubimendi, but in the past he has chosen to stay in Spain to support childhood team Real Sociedad. However, with interest from Man United, things could change and the player might decide that finally it's time to look for a move abroad. The Red Devils are looking to add a midfielder this summer as Casemiro, Christian Eriksen and Sofiane Amrabat all face an uncertain future at the club and because of their performances in the 23-24 campaign could be allowed to leave by the club. The Spanish midfielder can play in a number of different roles and his versatility can be the ideal asset to Man United. He can play the role of a breaker while also acting as a deep lying playmaker. The Real Sociedad midfielder is currently at the European Championships representing Spain, and any move for the midfielder will have to wait until after the tournament has finished. Manchester United looking at complete Bayern Munich midfielder to bolster team. According to a report from Football Transfers, Manchester United are interested in signing Leon Goretzka, with Bayern Munich open to offers for the midfielder this summer. The Red Devils are gearing up for a busy summer transfer window, with manager Erik looking to reinforce several positions across the pitch. They finished 8th in the Premier League last season, so new co-owners Ineos know the work they must do to help Ten Hag challenge for a top 4 spot next season. Manchester United are aiming to strengthen their midfield unit by adding an experienced player to partner young Kobbie Mainoo in the engine room, and Bayern Munich player Leon Goretzka is one of the names on the shortlist, reports Football Transfers. Leon Goretzka has been among the players Bayern Munich would be open to selling this summer. The report adds the Bavarians value the German international in the region of 40 million euros. Man United's interest in Leon Goretzka stems from Casemiro's uncertain future at Old Trafford amid significant interest from the cash-rich Saudi Pro League. Meanwhile, Sofyan Amrabat, who arrived on loan from Fiorentina this summer, is expected to be sent back to Florence after failing to impress under Erik ten Hag. It seems Man United are planning to build their midfield around starlet Kobbie Mainoo after his breakout season and remain in the hunt for an experienced midfielder. Should the likes of Casemiro, Rabbit, and Eriksen depart, Goretzka would be a smart signing for the Man United club. Arsenal, Man United, and Liverpool must wait until 2025 for a 10-goal target. RB Leipzig striker Benjamin Sesko has been linked with a move away from the club this summer. However, Fabrizio Romano has now revealed in his daily briefing that the player is likely to continue at the Bundesliga club this season and he will move on next summer. Romano claims that RB Leipzig have promised the player that they will let him leave next summer. The striker is reportedly keen on a move to the Premier League after another year at the German club. The report further states that Arsenal, Manchester United, and Liverpool were interested in signing the player this summer. It will be interesting to see if the three clubs decide to return for him in 2025. Sesko is a prodigious young talent with a bright future, and he is regarded as a player with world class potential. The 21-year-old is already operating at a high level, and he is only going to improve with coaching and experience. The Slovenian striker has scored 18 goals in all competitions this season, and he could prove to be the ideal acquisition for all three clubs. Arsenal need to bring in an upgrade on Gabriel Jesus, who scored just 4 goals in the league last season. On the other hand, Manchester United need someone who can share the goal-scoring burden with Rasmus Højlund. Signing the Slovenian would sort out their attacking unit for the foreseeable future. At Liverpool, he could be an alternative to Darwin Núñez, whose finishing has been quite mediocre since the big money move from Benfica. Liverpool need more cutting edge in the final third, and the 21-year-old could be a solid long-term investment. All three clubs will have to wait until 2025 in order to sign the player, and it remains to be seen whether they are ready to wait for him. I will be uploading daily Man United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.